So what do you want, mate?
Just a little, like, this is the beginning.
This is the beginning.
This is the
absolute beginning. The absolute beginning was in Lakeside, and we were like jamming.
Yeah.
He was at the beginning.
How'd you come up with this idea?
I was in the very beginning. The first day I met Sam, it was beginning fall, 2005. And he pulls me into his room, and it was probably about 12 at night, and he lectured me for 3 or 4 hours about the music industry, with all of his books open everywhere, on his bed, on his music stand. He had notes written down everywhere, and he just sat me down and non-stop just lectured me pretty much on what's wrong and what needs to be done. And from that, this was spawned.
Yeah, like, you know, like the problem that most of the startups have, pretty much we're bootstrapping the whole thing, so we don't have the money that other startups have. We're trying to as we raise money, trying to like prove our model. So that's one of the hardest things to do, you know. Other like music startups have like a really big amount of funding money, so we're just trying to you know, make whatever we can with what we have.
So how'd you come up with the actual idea, Sam?
Just researching the industry and what's wrong and why it's not working.
But how'd you come up with a specific peer-to-peer taking revenues off that?
Store on University.
What?
That would've been a cool shot. The store on University that says buy, sell, trade music. You know that store? What's it called? It doesn't have a name, it just says buy, sell, trade on it. You know the name of it?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. It says buy, sell, trade. It doesn't have a name. Just buy, sell, trade CDs. That's where it started.
Because you thought trade MP3s?
Why didn't that work with MP3s?
Well, it's not working with CDs.
Well, because you have a copy of it.
What?
Because you have a copy of it, right?
Yeah, but when you sell a car, Ford doesn't get paid every time it's resold.
True.
With us, it does. So that compensates for the fact that you still own the original file.
But yeah, got into the company, you know, when the idea was, you know, nothing. Essentially, we didn't have a product. Came in when, you know, I thought that there was, you know, this entire company, there were revenues, there was large staff. Realized none of that was true. So kind of grew everything from the ground floor.
I've been here since the very beginning. It's been, I think, what, 4 years now. So it's been kind of cool to see what used to be an office that had computers on cardboard boxes evolve into what we have now. Close to 80 employees, all in one office essentially. We're kind of getting to the brim here, so we're going to be opening up another office soon. But yeah, it's been an amazing journey so far.
Well, if you think about Grooveshark in relations to a lot of other startups, you know, we're in a unique position because we're in Gainesville. Most tech companies and Web 2.0 companies are located on the West Coast. So it's a unique challenge for us, but it's also a great opportunity because we have a talent pool to pull from, and we don't have to compete with as many other companies for that talent. In addition to that, Gainesville's not really used to having this type of company growing so quickly in it, and there's a lot of things that we're working on to help improve Gainesville and make it more friendly for entrepreneurs and for other tech companies. But it's exciting for us to be the pioneers of that as well. So
I see us, you know, going like, you know, pretty much first of all going for Latin America and Europe, which are like our biggest regions right now outside of the US, and then pretty much trying to translate the site in every single language out there and trying to monetize and prove that we can make money for artists like everywhere in the world.
I see, you know, many different Groovesharks all around the world, different kind of cultural centers of the company, all operating almost autonomously. You know, and kind of driving this idea that anywhere you are, you have music in your pocket, in your home, in your car, and there's a way to, you know, obviously monetize that in the best way.
I see us being on more and more devices, so we're going to be on set-tops. We'll be bundled with your cable subscription when you get a digital cable box. It's going to be more than just a website. I'm thinking that the mobile phone apps, the set-top boxes, any other integrations like the Livio radios, those are going to drive people to the website, maybe more than the website's driving them elsewhere. So I think devices and device integrations and mobile is going to be the biggest movement in the next year or 2.
type of people that we want are people that are outgoing, people that are passionate about music, people that are passionate about working for Grooveshark, that believe in the product and know that working hard for the company will not only get them to the next level, but also help the company move forward.
People know our name now. For the longest time, anytime online music, digital music was mentioned in any article, we would never be mentioned. You'd see Pandora mentioned or Last.fm mentioned or any of these other guys, and we would just always seem to get overlooked, and that always kind of bothered me and bothered a lot of other people too. But now we're right there next to anybody else. If you mention Pandora, you mention Grooveshark. I think we're actually even bigger than Last.fm now, so people know who we are, and just random people on the street, they'll see you wearing a Grooveshark t-shirt and they'll recognize it. So that's been the biggest difference, recognition.
The Grooveshark! The
Grooveshark! So, I just want to say that hopefully...
Congratulations,
and future Sam. I'm sure you're probably sitting there with 4 or 5 hot girls watching this.
Right now, yes, none.
Yeah. Just remember that here I am, year and a half. Actually, year and a half without, 2 years, almost 2 years without a woman by my side. Hopefully that will change when I'm loaded and shallow. Cool. Nah, you shouldn't be shallow or past Sam will come back to haunt you. Let me figure out our phone.